Okay, good afternoon. We're here, the language sandwich. We've got a special edition. This is actually recorded instead of live. I just fancied a change and see how people react to that. Obviously, we'll get you back on live sometime so that people can comment and ask questions at the time. So here we are today, the language sandwich, and we have the wonderful Tibbe Begemann from McCartney Underwater Technology with us today to talk about, amongst other things, what you're doing. And at McCartney Underwater Technology, you're the marketing coordinator, and I saw you're the digital profiling person. So Tibbe, welcome.
Thank you.
Tell us where you are and a little bit about what you do.
Yeah, I am in Esbjerg in Denmark, and thanks for inviting me first and foremost. And yes, it's true, I am the marketing coordinator and digital profiler at McCartney Underwater Technology. It's a global group. We started out in a garage in 19.
Yeah, a small family-owned business to a global group. How many years that in?
In 1978.
Wow.
It was started by a married couple, Martin McCartney, who was from England, and Vinnie, who was Danish.
Oh.
So they settled in Esbjerg and started out in a garage. And the group headquarters are still here, but then we have 21 locations worldwide. So we are a little above 400 people now. So starting in a garage to this is great, I think. Yeah.
So what products sort of thing what would your customers kind of be? What would they come to you looking for?
Well, our customers are typically in the oil and gas related industries and ocean science and renewables, navies. They would kind of look for things. You can say we are the link between seabed and surface. We sort of hoist the data.
Okay. No,
yeah.
Treasure? Any treasure involved? See, when I think secrets happen, bringing up treasure.
Yeah. Well, there are many secrets in the sea. We actually are involved in a project in Greece, where there was an ancient shipwreck called the Peristrea. It sank many years ago. You heard of it?
I think I have heard of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in order to not have the public swim down there and take all these treasures, there are about 4,000 amphiras, these Greek vases, buried with the ship. We have helped them make a surveillance camera, live camera, with connectors.
Stop people stealing the Greek treasure.
Yeah, and so that you can watch it from wherever you are live on camera instead of having to dive down there.
I can imagine myself now going to find those webcams. Are they like in the public domain, so I can go?
Yeah, they are. I can ship you a link later on. They are.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Please send me a link. I love that.
Yeah.
I was looking at you personally, Tibbe, and I found out now. You might think, why on earth is she bringing this up? Because we will talk about the Danish language.
Yes.
I saw that you had on your LinkedIn profile, CV, it's our history, isn't it? Our working history, that you were a freelance movie critic.
Yes, I was.
That's cool.
Yeah, I worked with a radio station, a local one here in Esbjerg.
Oh,
and
that was so much fun.
It was so much fun, and I did get to see movies that I'm not used to seeing, and I like scare movies, but some of them were really whoa.
Now that brings me nicely on to we've talked about this before, the Scandi noir series.
Yeah. Yes.
Which in itself, the French word for black, everybody understands Scandi noir. You're going to get something. It's so much more brutal sometimes than it's an American series or even a French or UK one. We like to think we're gritty, but gosh, some of those are brilliant. We've discussed them, and I try and learn some Danish.
Yeah. How's that going for you?
It's going. I've told you that I love obviously the word hygge. I've picked that up there a few times. You do pick a few things up. I mean, clearly I can say thank you to anybody all across Scandinavia, I think now.
Yeah.
You get a lot of that. And is it the one called, the recent one I saw, it'll come back to me, where her boss is called, it's a police drama. Those Who Kill, I think it's called.
Yeah.
And her boss is called Bishka, Tak, Bishka.
Yeah.
The sing-songiness, you mentioned to me that it's a little bit similar to Dutch in some of the Danish language, because, and I get that. You get, for me, it's a little bit of a sing-songy sort of a tone. That's just the best way I can describe it. And yeah, it is. I do find it close to Dutch. And I mentioned the word in the original post for this, the fact that we were recording this, and it was a word that I loved. And it is something I felt when we first met. We met through the breakfast burrito, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Eric and his gang. And it's the word sympatisk. Sympatisk. Is that how you say it?
Sympatisk.
Sympatisk.
Yes.
That's in the middle.
Yeah.
And it's like a gut feeling the first time you meet someone that you're just going to get on.
Yeah, you make a good impression, you have some chemistry. Yeah, you find some sympathy with the other and connect. So that's true.
That's a cool word. I've got some silly words for you.
Okay.
That I find it kind of untranslatable, and there's one. Tell me if I mean these are all Danish. Tell me if you will have heard of them. Bagstiv.
Okay, bagstiv.
Bagstiv.
Yeah.
This is good. I'm having a Danish lesson. Does that mean like to still be drunk after a night out? You're kind of still a bit woozy.
Yeah.
Not especially a hangover.
It is. You are still hungover from whatever you did the night before.
Bagstiv.
Yeah, bagstiv.
Bagstiv. And these are words that I sort of went looking for words that I found that were untranslatable. I don't think in English we have a word for that. And there's another one that I love this one, and you have to pronunciation for me. It's okay. I'll do my best. Tanketorsk.
Okay, tanketorsk. Tanketorsk. Yeah. It's when you. Yeah, it's. Do you have an idea what it means?
Yeah. Well, I've got.
Yeah. It's when you say something, a slip of your tongue, something you shouldn't have done something. Yeah. It's a tanketorsk. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
No, they give it as a literal translate. I do this all the time, by the way, so I'll have to remember this without thinking.
Yeah.
It translates as thought cod.
Yeah.
You just they're the big cod of whatever you've said. So it's
I'm sorry. We have actually many animals in our sayings.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
You have to give us some examples of them. I've only got a couple more words.
Yeah.
I love this one as well. Do you know, I find it's very romantic in a way. A lot of the words are not translatable. Like the hygge thing. I keep going that, but I'm obsessed with it. Sorry about that. Is this one, and it's forelsket. Forelsket.
Can you spell that for me? No.
Forelsket. Forelsket.
Forelsket. Yeah, forelsket.
Forelsket. In the middle, yeah?
Yeah. Forelsket. Yes.
Feeling of falling in love for the first time. First throes of that's a lovely word, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Why don't we have words for these?
I don't know.
I mean, one of my other favourite words is, this is a Swedish word, smorgasbord. I love putting that.
Yeah.
For anything.
Yeah, it is. And it's smørbrød in Danish.
Smørbrød.
Yeah, we have these soft D's,
Yes, you do, and you do put, you do push sort of in the middle. There is an emphasis in the middle, which I've noticed. So you never know, I might get there sometimes. The final word that I wanted to mention and see what you think of it is one that we both have, and it's I get this because it starts off a little bit German for Arbeit. It's Arbeitsguide.
Again.
Aber, A-R-B-E,
Yeah.
G-D-S-G-L-A-E, together, D-E.
Arbeit. Okay. Arbeitsgläde, maybe?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Arbeitsgläde. Yeah.
It looks like what's written down here.
Yeah.
What do you define that as?
If it's Arbeitsgläde, if I had it correct, it's the joy of work. Is it that? Yeah.
Yeah, work being like the source of happiness for you, which is
Exactly.
I think we both have that. And if you think, I remember it because I know Arbeit is work, Arbeit. Say it again, please.
Arbeitsgläde.
Arbeitsgläder.
Yeah.
Arbeitsgläder. And glad for us is glad. So Arbeitsgläder.
Yeah.
I might just, do you know, I might just do like a Danish English post when I post this video.
Yeah, do it. Yeah.
See, we talk about words, you know, the often me and you, when we see a post on LinkedIn, we'll say, you know, how you can use these words in a different way.
Yeah.
There's so many homonyms in our language, like bark for a dog, bark of a tree, bark at something. I love words that can be just used in so many different senses. However, to learn English, did you spend a lot of time in Boston?
I spent 4 months in Boston.
Did you already speak English? Where did you learn English at school, I would imagine?
Yeah, we have it in school. It's obligatory. How would you press on that? Obligatory.
Yeah, obligatory.
Yeah,
I said it
obligatory.
right.
Yeah. Okay. And we have German as well. And so I spoke English before I went, and I've always loved the English language. You know, speaking it, reading it. I prefer reading in English. I don't like to read translated books. Yeah. I think the wording, the meaning, the power, you know.
It is a tough one. I do have a translator. I mean, I'm sure there's hundreds of them out there, but one of my connections, Margarida in Portugal, she specialises in books.
Yeah.
So she'll stick with the same author, much like we'll get an actor who dubs the same actor all the time.
Yeah.
She specialises in his content to keep the integrity of what he's saying. So she kind of has his Portuguese voice, if you like.
Yeah.
So I mean, I always find it really fascinating. I'd probably be, well, I'm not a translator. Yeah, I speak French. I try in German, but you know, I think I couldn't hold too long a conversation in German. It's more of an icebreaker, and then generally most Germans can't speak back in English, but at least, you know, I did try.
Yeah, but do you prefer, you know, translating or transferring?
As in when I'm writing down, or when I'm, yeah, well, it's a difficult one, isn't it? Because I'm in the world of language services, but you are transferring a voice.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And sometimes you get to transcreation, which is, we can all know the things there've been marketing campaigns in the past. I think it was it KFC finger licking good, and they went to, did they go to Japan or somewhere, and it became eat your fingers off.
Yeah.
They got it completely wrong. Sometimes you have to just start afresh and get a new strapline.
Yeah.
That fits that market. I think of that more like for transferring.
Yeah.
Do you know, I think it's in, oh, now I'm going to get this wrong, and I'm rubbish at getting these facts wrong when we're recording. It's China or Japan that their traditional Christmas dinner is KFC. It's become a tradition that they have KFC Christmas dinner.
Okay.
So anybody watching this back, you're just going to have to put me right in the comments, I'm afraid.
Yeah. Yeah.
So another one then, a little one. I know I'm zapping around because I don't want to keep you all day. If you were on Mastermind, and I know you've got experience in quiz shows. Mastermind. You know mastermind?
Yeah, I do know mastermind.
Yeah. The big chair. So if you're on mastermind, what would be your specialised subject?
Oh, but you're not going to hear me in this afterwards, are you?
No, no, no.
No.
No, I'm not going to test you.
No, good. Then I wouldn't dare say anything. I like the Marvel universe.
Oh, really?
I
Oh, my
do.
stepsons are, they're twin. I think they'll be 30 next year. They're twins and they are Marvel obsessed. They've got their own comic. It's
Yeah.
called The Wildlands. I keep telling them to get on LinkedIn. They're so talented. And they've been squirreled away in the bedroom for the last 15 years. Well,
Yeah.
I have had a life since
Yeah,
got
yeah,
my
yeah, yeah, yeah.
children. But
Yeah.
this is just so clever, you know, at what they do. They've got a whole imaginary universe with animals and how animals interact and use each other. They become like, you know, like some animals are trading on other animals for food
Oh, yeah, yeah.
and they're both vegan. No, it's fascinating. The drawings are fantastic. People say to me, it's all
Yeah.
about drawings, but I'm like, I kind of like where their story came from.
Yeah. Sounds interesting. They should get on here. Yeah.
So who's your favourite Marvel? Sorry, I totally took over your answer there. So
No,
who's your
that's
favourite Marvel
fine.
character?
Captain America.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I like Iron Man.
Yeah.
Please tell me he's Marvel. I'm not too.
He is.
Oh, and you should come to Scotland. Just 45 minutes down the road from me. You can go to St Abbs, which is New Asgard.
Oh, yeah.
That's where
Wow.
Thor's from. Yeah, you
Yeah, he
see,
is.
we take the dog along the cliffs to the lighthouse,
Yeah.
and you see people stood under the sign, you know, with a selfie. And I find that really, really weird. It's a beautiful
Yeah.
fishing village.
Yeah.
Well, fishing village anymore.
Yeah. Anything, fantasy and Marvel and, that's me. And my dog, it's called the Golden Wookiee, so Star
The
Wars is
golden
also there.
ring, that's
Yeah.
why. Oh,
Yeah.
that's sweet. Do you know that also brought us together? You know, look, a love of animals. You
Yeah.
started off your career is. Did you work as a veterinary nurse, a trainee vet?
Yeah, when I was in school, I worked in my free time. I wanted to be one, but my head is more for languages than math. So
And it's like you said, it's a lot more about the humans. I don't think I'd
yeah.
be able to cope with the sadder side of, I know it's like anything. I don't think I would have done.
No, it's a sad side to it as well, So
Yeah.
there is.
What can you do? So how do you plan to spend the weekend then, Tibbe? What time do you finish at the Cat Underwater on a Friday?
At 2:30 actually.
Oh, so
Yes.
you're on overtime.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. It's fun. It's just chatting with you. That's okay.
I feel
Uh,
honoured. And
yeah.
do you generally have a culture where because I know that you're like me, your values have to align with the people that you work for, and I
Yes.
saw that, and for me, I can't like work. I'd struggle now to work for a company where my values don't align, and I know that's easy to say, but
Yeah.
you know their values. Do you go out after sometimes for a drink after work on the phone?
Yeah, we do. Actually, today we are having a St. Patrick's Day. So I actually have here a green sweater.
Cool. Did you have
Yeah,
that on yesterday for the burrito?
yeah, and today we are having a little celebration. So when we are finished, I'll just go up and say hi to a bunch of green people. We're
Cool.
we're good. We're good at making things together. We
That's nice.
have,
I like
yeah,
that. Especially with the last, I mean, I imagine that you were remote for some amount of time were you the last couple of years.
yeah,
So you kind of, do you have an Irish pub or are you just doing it on your own? Are you going to find Guinness?
yeah.
What's
We
your
have. I
thing?
think they have ordered Guinness actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because the draft in a can, it used to be you get Guinness in a bottle or in before those widgets.
yeah.
It's not the same, but
No.
yeah. Brilliant. Oh, I'm a bit jealous now. I've got a couple of hours to go.
Yeah. And then we talked about animals and how they often are in Danish sayings.
Yes.
So I can say we live in windy places, both of us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you say it's really windy in Danish, we say det blæser en pelikan.
Blaze and pelican.
Yeah.
A pelican.
Yeah, it blows like a pelican. And why that is connected, I have no idea.
India's. I'm trying to think of it.
Yeah.
I bet you've got a few with owls. Do you have a few with owls? Random.
Yeah. Well, they're
Is it
smart.
anything?
Yeah.
What's in Danish?
Yeah. I don't know.
I put you on the spot there. That's all
Yeah,
right.
you did.
Yeah, I did. That's all right. I'm good at that.
Yeah.
Killing the atmosphere. I'm
Yeah.
going to let you go and have your Guinness then.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for popping on. It's really nice. And I think I'll put this out on Monday morning, and it'll cheer a few people up, because people might be like, you off to the pub now.
Off to the pub now. Yes. It was lovely, Susan. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you. Go and have a lovely time and have a super weekend. We're going to have some sunshine.
Thank you. Bye.
Take care now. Sue's got to stop the recording, obviously.
Yeah.